We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go, we're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie.
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
And he's Grogu, just rocking it as always.
As
He's got
always.
the GQ look going today, you know?
Yep, he's happy. He's a happy camper where he's located.
Yep.
Yep.
And we're on the road with Mickey. This is episode 175, people. Can you imagine 175 episodes of us rambling about whatever we want to talk about?
And for
We're
some reason,
happy.
y'all have stuck in with us.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
And we appreciate it. Thank you so much. But this is episode 175 for June 26, 2023. And our feature topic this week is What's in Your Disney Bag? And subtitle, Do You Even Have a Disney Bag?
Well,
Maybe
personally,
not.
I think you should. We really think you should have one. Just
Well,
saying.
So you're saying I need to get one, is what you're saying, Sophie.
Yeah.
I'm saying that even though my bags hold the universe, they don't hold everything in the universe.
All right.
That's true.
Well, we will get into that in a little bit, but first we have some cheddar from the Big Cheese, and it's our holiday edition of cheddar from the Big Cheese, evidently, because we're all looking towards December, November time. So go ahead, Sophie, start us off.
All right then. Well, since I'm going first, I get the best stuff. Obviously, that's how it works.
Of course.
Disney has released a new Christmas party for Hollywood Studios. It's going to be called Disney Jollywood Nights, and it's on select nights from November 11th through December 20th of 2023. This is a special ticket event that will run from 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Tickets for the Jollywood Nights go on sale starting June 29th, so in 3 days, people. And prices will range from $159 to $179 per person.
Yep.
I don't know why, but that actually sounds like an okay price for Disney.
Well, they're only doing it for 10 nights, so they're going to be gone fast, probably.
Yeah.
It's more than 10 nights, I thought.
It's 10 nights.
Okay. Well, I need to make sure I get.
It's like they keep the supply down to keep the demand up, I guess.
I guess. Well, I got a client that is looking for them, so I am definitely going to be checking in on June 29th bright and early to make sure I can get their tickets. So,
yes, me too.
Also holiday related, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is returning for 2023 again.
Yay!
Party nights are from November 9th to December 22nd, 2023, and tickets for the party go on sale on July 6th. So a little bit later than the Jollywood Nights, and prices for the Very Merry Christmas Party range from $159 to $199 per person.
Yep. They actually go on sale June 29th too, though, for the Disney Resort guests.
Really?
And they're doing it for 25 nights, so at least it kind of spreads it out a little bit more than the very small number of nights for the Disney Jollywood.
Well, thank you for that correction. I'm going to update the notes.
Yay! Just in case you have anybody you got to get them for.
Because I read July 6th. I must have read it wrong. But anyway, yeah, I got the same client wants to go to both parties. So.
Yep.
All right.
Quick fingers.
Yep.
Well, there are a lot of holiday goings on at Walt Disney World this year, including a new Frozen holiday surprise at Cinderella Castle, the Candlelight Processional, which is awesome, at Epcot from November 24th through December 20th, 2023, and much, much more.
There is a lot. There is a lot more.
Can't wait to see who the narrators are going to be this year.
I know.
Yeah. I really enjoyed seeing it with Whoopi Goldberg narrating.
I did too.
I
And I'm
love
so
that show
glad we
so
got to
much.
see it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, it is time. Sophie, Brenda, what's in your Disney bag?
Well, first things first, I obviously have to start off by showing you my newest Disney bag.
Please
Because
do.
Lord knows I have a collection. It's not just 5 lounge flies anymore. It is now 6. And look at this one. Look at him. He's a porg.
Very cute.
Ooh, I'm
Awesome.
so
Very
happy about
cute.
this one.
So cute.
And he's fuzzy too.
He is fun.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
So give us some examples. Give us a few things that you put in your Disney bag, Sophie.
Okay, well, it of course depends on how big the bag is, but generally speaking, I have enough room in my bag to fit this beautiful thing right here. This is my magic food and wine water bottle, and it is not magic because it turns water into wine. Only Jesus does that.
Raise the roof, people.
No, it's magic because it keeps whatever liquid is inside of it, namely water, cold.
Nice.
Frigidly cold.
Frigidly cold. The thing about this, I will fill up this water bottle even when I'm at home with some water and a regular amount of ice cubes. And oftentimes I get thirsty during the night when I'm supposed to be asleep, and I usually am. And I will reach over and take a swig from the bottle, and it is still cold. It's still cold by the time I wake up the next morning, and in fact, it will remain cold until the next night. So that's a full 24 hours that it stays cold.
Good water bottle. And
Even
it's
in the
cute.
Florida heat, it will do that. So
Yeah.
that's why it's magic. And the lid on it too, courtesy of Billy's Closet of Magic, one of their people taught me that you can keep your body cool by putting ice cubes on your wrist. Well, this works just the same. The lid of this bottle,
Nice.
it gets so cold, it feels like an ice cube when you put it on your wrist, and it's a great way to stay cool. So that's why this is in my bag
All
or in
right.
my hand, one of the
Nice.
two.
Okay. Well,
Yay.
question. Do you want to stop there and then come back around, or do you want to give something else?
I'll stop there. Time for
Okay.
you guys.
All right, Brenda, what's in your Disney bag?
All right. Well, I love my lounge fly bags, but when I go to the park, I don't carry my lounge fly bag. I carry the backpack. The ones with the Mickeys all over them that you get for like $10 if you spend a certain amount. I have a bunch of those. So I have, because all my stuff won't fit in my little lounge fly bags.
Okay.
So I'm going to scratch off my water bottle because Sophie had such a great idea. And I'm just going to start off with my magic band or my key to the world card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that I think about it, that should be the first thing on anyone's list.
Well, and I wasn't sure about it. I'm like, okay, well, really? If I'm going to the park right then, I'm going to have it on. But
Right.
if I don't have the magic band and I only have the key to the world card, I'm going to have it in my bag. So I
There you
went
go.
ahead with that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking the same thing. Your magic band will be on your wrist.
Yeah.
Except for me, because when I was at my fam, I got down to Coronado and realized I had forgotten my magic band at home. So I got a key to the world card, and they gave me Mickey, of course,
Of
because
course.
what else would they give me, right?
Well, see, now you got a great souvenir.
I do.
Goodness gracious. When Daddy told us that he forgot his magic band, you should have heard the way my mom was talking. She was like, I told you you were forgetting something. I knew
Oh
it.
no. Oh no.
She,
Well,
oh,
anyway, so in my, in my bag, which I don't carry a bag very often. I used to, so I'm thinking back to when I did. And my bag was not Disney themed. It was actually my camera bag, and my camera bag was cool in that it also converted to a backpack. So I would have my camera gear in the bottom in its protected areas, and then a backpack up top. And so I'm gonna say in my Disney bag is my camera gear. Um,
Nice.
because sometimes I still bring my digital camera. A lot of times I just use my phone, but sometimes I still feel like taking pictures with my digital camera, and so that's what I'll use.
Yeah, you have your
So
fancy camera.
so I've got my digital camera with its different lenses, and so sometimes that's what I'm bringing, and that's what's in my Disney bag is my digital camera.
And that's perfect.
Yeah.
So
And you know what?
that's one of the things on my list.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Speaking of cameras,
Uh-huh.
should I let you talk about the gimbal or should I?
Yes, I should because it's my camera. It's my gimbal.
You're
Oh,
right. You're right. Funny thing is that since Daddy doesn't have a bag now, guess who carries most of the stuff?
oh,
Yeah, but
Grogu.
that doesn't go in that doesn't go in the bag very often.
You're right. You're right. So
So what else is in your bag, Sophie?
in that case, I'll talk about another camera, the camera being the camera in my phone.
Okay. So your phone goes in your Disney bag.
Yeah, because it's not really going to be out much unless I'm trying to get in contact with my mom or my dad because we got separated, which happens a lot more often now that I'm older.
Yeah, now that you're 22. Did you have a good birthday, Sophie?
I did. I did. Thank you.
Yay.
That porg bag was my birthday present from Aunt Sheila, Jagan, and Uncle Randy. Thank you, you guys, again.
So nice. So nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great. Great
So you
gift.
carry your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And it's
right.
good. It's good to have it there,
Yeah.
even if I'm not using it because I'm at Disney and I don't need to be using it.
Okay.
There you go.
All
Mhm.
right. Well, Brenda.
Well, I will keep right along with Sophie, and I'm taking my Intertech phone charger because my
Oh.
phone goes dead all the time. I mean, there's just so much we have to be on our phone for at Disney right now. So this thing will charge 2 phones from 0 to 100 before it loses its charge. So I'm always carrying it.
Does that one have to have a cable or
It
can you
does
just
not. Nope.
neither does mine.
It's got its own
Mm.
cable built in. It's got
Oh, okay.
regular for iPhone, and then it's got the one for Android also. So you can use
Got
it
it.
on whichever.
Okay.
They're
See,
handy dandy.
mine has to have a cable, but it also has the little pad, so I can just put my
Set
phone
it
on
on.
it and it'll charge without the cable.
Nice.
But
Nice.
I think with the cable it charges faster than just having it resting on it.
Probably.
So
Probably
so
better
I usually
connection
use
that
the
way.
cable. But yeah, those phone chargers, you need them. You need them.
Yes, you do.
Um, one thing that's kind of neat, speaking of charging capabilities, um, and my gimbal, which I'm going to talk about now, I actually have a DJI gimbal, and I actually have a case for it. So if I bring that, that's typically a lot of times the only thing I bring is the case and the gimbal. And then my phone just goes in my pocket. But one of the neat things about my gimbal is that the battery for it will also charge my phone if my phone goes low. So
That's cool.
so it can do both. So that I think is kind of neat, and I like that. But yeah, my gimbal goes in my bag. So as you can tell, I am very much the tech side as far as what's going in my Disney bag right now.
For sure. You're the tech side, period.
so camera, gimbal, got to get that video.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Got to get those stills in that video. It's just that's the way it is.
That's right.
Okay, let me think. Talked about the water bottle. talked about the phone.
Did you talk about these things?
Oh, that's right, the sunglasses.
That's
In
a necessity.
in
Yes, it
case
is.
nobody here has noticed, which is very weird if you have not noticed, I am very pale.
Mm-hmm.
And sunscreen does not always cut it, but you know what I find has always done a huge favor for me? Wearing sunglasses at the park. I don't know what it is about them. When I'm wearing my sunglasses, all I'll need to do is put some sunscreen on my nose and my chin and my ears maybe, and then the rest of my face stays covered. It does not burn.
That's
That's good.
awesome.
That's
It's
good.
really
Sunglasses are
awesome.
important.
And of course, I like the sunglasses because when you're taking pictures of people at Disney, it's bright and they're squinting, which is
That's
never a
true.
good look. Never a good look.
That's true.
So the sunglasses hide that for me, and I can smile all pretty and pretend like my eyes look good.
Okay.
Great choice.
Yep. Well, Brenda, what else is in your Disney bag?
People are going to think I'm crazy, but I always have a sweater. Even in the
Sweater.
summertime, I have a sweater. Now in the cool months when it's cold, like December and January, I'll have an actual like hoodie.
Jacket.
But
Yeah.
in the summertime, even when I'm sweating to death, I still have to carry a sweater because it never fails. I go into a restaurant and it's freezing in there all the time. So I have to have a sweater.
That's a good thought.
Even here, I have to carry a sweater all the time.
I think Cindy probably does the same thing.
Mhm.
They just make it so cold in there.
They want to get people in, get them in, get them out. Time to move on to the next people to get them in and get
That's
them out.
right.
More
Now,
people, the better.
Now, see, I'm weird like that because a Disney restaurant or somewhere inside at Disney or really anywhere inside in Florida, that's the only place where I enjoy being cold. I am a reptile by nature, I think. I cannot stand the cold. But in Florida, the cold is nice.
Everything's better at Disney. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So a sweater even in the summertime.
Yep.
Um,
Crazy girl.
I don't carry a water bottle because if I want water, I'll buy a water, which I know is ridiculous.
Yeah, when you
I
get it for
don't.
free.
Yeah. Um. So I don't need a water bottle. I might get sometimes I will get ice water for free and do it that way instead of buying a water bottle. But for me, one thing Sophie mentioned or Brenda mentioned the magic band and all that,
Mm.
but I also I gotta carry some money. I know it's stupid, the stupid answer, but I
No, it
gotta carry
isn't.
some money
Money's on my
because
list.
It is not a stupid
Not
answer.
at all.
it's not a very Disney answer, which maybe it is a very Disney answer because it's
It's a
Disney.
very Disney answer.
But I gotta have some spending cash or something in order to buy stuff with,
Yeah,
So,
that's a great
so
answer.
I
You
gotta
got to
have
have
some money.
money. That's right. Somebody's counting on you to buy them a popcorn and I'm sorry, that's your popcorn and Diet
That's
Coke.
my snack. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're
So
back up to
money.
Sophie. Is
Well, I
she
mean,
there?
money is a very good answer, but now what am I going to talk about? Um,
I know one. After I thought of money, now I think of it.
you know what?
What?
It's weird because I never really wear these anymore, but hair ties.
Yep. Keep that hair off your neck.
Oh, yeah. And
Yep.
maybe it will change to hair sticks because those do very well too.
Yep. That's a good
Okay.
answer. Yeah, you
Yeah.
need those because it's
It's
hot,
really good
especially when it's
for
hot.
people with long hair like me, Aunt Brenda, and Mommy, my
Yeah.
mom. Yeah, we all have long hair and it gets very, very hot. because it's so good at keeping us warm, which is not needed. So if I don't have the hair ties for me, I have them for my mom, and they're
Yep.
always either on my wrist or in my bag. That's where they stay.
Okay.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And I
I'm
thought
gonna
of
go.
something else
I'm
Brenda
gonna
said.
stick with the head.
I mean, Sophie came up with. But go ahead, Brenda.
I'm gonna stick with headwear because there's no other place that I ever wear these. And that is my mini ears that I always have in my bag so that I can use them for fun stuff and to take pictures in at the park.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I always have my ears on my head.
I can't have them on the whole time.
That's true.
I have a big head, I think. They're just not super comfortable to wear
The bigger
all day long for me.
the bigger the head, the smarter you are.
Oh, yay. I'm brilliant.
Very brilliant.
Well, I'm not gonna put this in my Disney bag. Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah.
I am not going to put a Mickey Premium ice cream bar in my bag.
No.
I would hope not.
That should be eaten, not melted in your bag.
That's right.
Correct.
But I will put a snack or two. You know, maybe a wrapped up cookie, maybe a bag of popcorn or something like that. Not like the
Yeah.
popcorn you get at Disney, but maybe like a, like a Dorito bag type popcorn.
Yeah.
Or maybe, put a leftover Mickey pretzel in a Ziploc or something and carry it. Snacks. You know what else?
Snacks.
Fruits and vegetables, especially vegetables, carrot sticks, cucumbers, those kinds of things are really good to have. And if they're vegetables, then they're good for you, but also they might cool you off even if it's just not very cold at all, on the fruit or on the vegetable, but they might still cool you down some because of the heat.
Yep.
So yeah, snacks go in.
Snacks are great.
Gotta have
Yeah.
snacks.
You know what? I even think there are a few times when we're at like a quick service stop and I'm not very hungry, so I order a kid's meal because that is completely acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get it with like the carrots or something, and I'll eat the whatever the meal is, and I'll just save the carrots or something, and I'll put them in
Yeah.
my bag. So yeah,
Or
that
those
checks
little
out.
apple slices in the little
The
bitty
apple
bag.
slices,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's good. That's a
Mhm.
great
Me,
snack to save.
I'm a
Mhm,
carrot
mhm.
girl. I prefer
Me too.
carrots over apples.
Me too.
I like carrots with apples.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Yummy. Now I'm
Now
getting hungry.
Sophie mentioned, because we talked about this in the car yesterday. Um, and Sophie mentioned something that goes like that
Huh?
that she carries to cool her down.
Oh, right, the fans. I really need to find mine.
She had tell Aunt Brenda what your fan is like, what it is.
Okay, so you know those ornate antique Chinese hand fans that open and close?
Yeah.
They're also sort of Rococo themed, so there's something that Marie Antoinette would hold. I have a couple of those. Well, one right now. I don't know where the other one went.
Nice.
But they are not only very pretty, but they're also super effective.
And
They
sturdy,
are
right?
they could be a
Yeah.
little bit sturdier. They're held together with like a screw and a bolt, and whenever I open mine, it always unscrews the screw just a tiny bit, but I can easily screw it back, so it stays together. And
That's
it is very effective because once you open that, if you have strong wrists like I do,
yeah.
you can work up a very strong breeze, and it is very, very cooling. It is very nice to have one of those. It's also
Mhm.
versatile. You can hold it above your head to shield the sun because sometimes the sun's even too bright with sunglasses.
That's true.
And you can fan other people with it. I know my mom likes it just as much as I do. And my dad too, I bet.
Just sometimes.
Yep.
Suit
I
yourself.
like the neck. I like to wear my neck fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
But
do not
fans of
mind
all
my
kinds are certainly important when you're there in the heat of the
Oh yeah.
summertime.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I do not mind my handheld one at all because the best part about it is it has no battery, so it can't go dead.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Plus, it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is cool looking. And I remember I had it one time at Hollywood Studios. We were in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway where it's blazing hot because it's out in the sun a lot. And one of the guys who was directing the queue and organizing it was like, and I see someone has her biggest fan with her.
Ah,
And he was right.
very clever.
Very clever.
Very clever.
All right, Brenda. You got one more?
I
You
have
got 10 more?
I have a lot more, but I have one of the things I have to carry is my mini. I have a mini first aid kit, and it has like Benadryl, and it has other things. It has moleskin and all kind of stuff in it, but it also has Benadryl, and I have my EpiPen, so I have to carry that. So that's
Yeah.
a necessity, just in case.
Uh-huh. Yep, those are really good things to have, especially when you need them.
Yep.
You know, I have technically this is in mommy's bag, not in my bag so much. But um she has it and she carries it and she keeps it in her bag on purpose because my eyeglasses tend to come unscrewed right
Oh,
there, and then next thing you know, bing, there goes the lens.
oh no.
And
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
That's
And
right.
this
And,
specifically happens only at Disney.
well, no, it happens everywhere, but it happened at Disney after we finished eating some wonderful Main Street bakery. Well, actually, it wasn't Main Street Bakery, it was Gaston's Tavern cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon roll. Was it?
And we were getting ready to leave to go do other things, and boing, there it went, and had no tool, had no jeweler set to tighten it. So we went looking all over the place, and we went to the jewelry store on Main Street and said, "Do you happen to have a jeweler set that we could just borrow to tighten my screw in?" And they did not, but they knew where they were, and they sent a cast member all the way up to the front where you rent the wheelchairs and scooters,
Mm-hmm.
and sent him, and he came back with a jeweler set, one of the little handy dandy ones, and it even
Nice.
had a magnifying glass on it so you could look and see where it lines up and everything. And they told us to keep it and didn't charge us anything, and we were able
Sweet,
to put it back
sweet,
together.
sweet.
I mean, it was cast member 101. It was above and beyond. It was,
Right. They were
you
plussing.
know, they were
Mhm.
plussing. It's exactly what they do. And that was one example. And Cindy said, "This is going in our Disney bag, and we will never lose it ever, ever, ever." And we haven't. And so
Great.
the eyeglass kit, so I can get my glasses fixed, because it's my glasses, never Cindy's. It's always mine. And of course Cindy wears contacts, so that's probably why. But anyway,
Probably why.
um, it's that's a necessity,
Yeah, for
because
Yeah.
it'll
sure.
happen again. Happen once,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, eyeglass repair kit is definitely in our bag.
Nice.
Okay.
Back up to you, Sophie.
Yeah, here's the thing. Uh, that's it in my bag. Daddy already touched on the spending money, which I have my wallet for, but other than that,
Well, yeah, your Disney wallet.
Yeah,
I
your
suppose
Disney
You
you're
gotta
wallet.
right.
show your wallet, because it's really cool.
You're right, which is in the bag as it should be.
And I don't have many others either. So Brenda's
Yeah.
gonna give us
We
like the rest of her
we
list.
pack
Good.
light. We
You
pack
pack light?
light. Yeah. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
I have too many things I have to carry, which is why I can't carry my little lounge flies.
Yeah. But here it is. This is yet another birthday present from a few years ago. The bag is new. This is not, but it's still
And is
amazing and
that
I love
Lady
it
and the
so
Tramp?
much. It is.
It's
I'm
Lady
gonna
and the Tramp.
try and show it here. Yep.
Sweet.
There's the lady, there's the tramp, and it is a lounge fly wallet.
Very
And
cute.
I love it so much. I love this wallet so much. It's just so pretty.
Yeah.
And that holds my spending money.
Yeah, very
But
important to have at Disney.
other than that, I don't have anything else in my Disney bag. I always try to pack light because that way, if I do end up buying something and I don't want to carry it around, usually it'll be somewhat small and I can just stick it right in.
Yep.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Once you become a parent, you're going to have to carry more things.
Okay. So what else is in your list, Brenda? Because I don't think I have anything else either.
I have several things actually. I have a poncho because, it
Poncho,
rains.
yeah. Cindy mentioned poncho. Yep.
Poncho rains. And I also keep a dry pair of socks and a baggie in my bag because if my feet
Oh.
get wet, I'm not a happy camper. So I keep a dry pair of socks and a baggie in case I ride Cali River Rapids and get soaked in my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Autograph, if the girls are with me, I'm carrying an autograph book and then the clickable Sharpie permanent markers because McKinley is still a character junkie.
How
And
old's
I mean,
McKinley?
she's 9 and she absolutely loves the character. That is her favorite part of the trip. It doesn't matter how many times she's been. She wants to meet all the princesses, get their autographs, meet all the characters, get their autographs. That is like her favorite part still. And I'm so glad because I wish she would hold on to it forever.
She gets that from her Mimi, I think.
Oh, I wish she would hold on to it. I'm trying to, they're going with us in September for Luna's birthday, and I'm hoping she's gonna, because Luna doesn't know anything about meeting the princesses or anything, so McKinley's gonna have to show her the ropes.
Yep. She will.
And then I have, chapstick, sunscreen, hand sanitizer, the stuff you need. Tissues, gum, because you can't get it there. The necessities.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's pretty, maybe a hat if, but not usually a hat, but maybe.
Yeah.
So you weren't that far ahead of us. The thing, those sorts of things Cindy carries every day of her life.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
chapstick, sunscreen.
That's right.
Sunscreen, not so much. Hand sanitizer,
Yep. Every
tissues,
day.
gum. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have it in your Disney bag.
I don't carry dry socks in my bag very often, and maybe I should.
Maybe we should, yeah.
Maybe we should.
For sure.
Autograph book. We used to carry autograph books, didn't we, Sophie?
Yeah.
Sophie used to, you know what? Some other things that we used to carry that we don't carry as much anymore, but maybe some of our
Earplugs.
listeners do. I
Earplugs.
have earplugs. Yes.
Yeah, for the fireworks shows.
Yeah.
I've
I
gotten
didn't
better about it.
You know what? I didn't need them for Phantasmic, which I was glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad too.
But I still need them most times for fireworks themselves because
Yeah.
the booms get me. But we used to carry our pins for trading.
Yeah.
We don't do much pin trading anymore.
Yeah.
But when we did, we would put them on our lane. We would have a lanyard and we would put them on there and we would trade that way. And we also had a book that we would open up, not one of the huge, what's the school books that you would do for
The
when
big
you're going
binder
back
books?
to school. Yeah. It wouldn't be one of those like 3M or something.
Like the
but
Mead,
it'd be
Mead,
that's it.
Trapper Keeper.
Trapper Keeper. Yeah, that's it. I was trying to remember what it was. So it wasn't that big, but we would have some, so that was something that we used to carry. When Sophie was younger, we would carry the autograph books, and Sophie actually collected for a while there the pressed pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a book
Yep.
for those as
The
well.
girls did
I
that
do.
too.
And
Yeah.
I
That's
still
fun.
have a few spots I need to fill for it.
Mhm. So those are some of the things that we used to carry. We don't carry them anymore. More and more now, we're carrying adulty type things,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not so much kid type things. So
Yep. Some
Functional
people
with
might
a
be carrying
hint of
personal
flair.
products that
yeah,
we won't talk about.
yeah. I wasn't going there. Yeah,
I'm just saying, listeners might want to think
yeah.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things that you carry in your Disney bag, and there's some things you don't. Like I
Mhm.
said, you never want to carry a Mickey Premium ice cream bag in your bag in the middle of July.
Yeah.
about. You don't want to carry a gun. You don't want to carry
No,
a knife. You don't want
no,
to, those kinds of things.
no.
Even going through the security with your, some of your things that have metal in them, you got to hold them in front of you while you go,
Hmm.
like your eyeglass case. Like your eyeglass case. I have to hold my eyeglass case separately when I go through the thing.
Yeah,
Just bizarre.
it is bizarre. Um,
Oh, and
and
what about your thing, Mike? Your I don't know what you call it, but it keeps your phone steady when you're walking.
that's the gimbal.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
gimbal. Okay,
That's the
okay,
Mhm.
gimbal.
okay. Sorry about that.
No, that's
The
okay.
very expensive, very funny looking gimbal.
And it looks like a gun when it's not
Oh,
opened up.
wow.
It
Yeah,
actually
so you
looks like a
gotta
gun.
open up to go through security, otherwise they'll think it's a firearm.
Oh, wow.
No, they're not that. They're not naive like that. They know it's not.
Well, yeah, but
But
they'll still ask to see it.
mhm,
They'll investigate it for sure.
yeah. So I think we've covered a lot of it, but I want to know what does everyone else carry in their bags? You know?
Yeah.
You know what? Some people carry and it might not be a specific card, it might be part of their magic band or something like that, but I was going to say their disability service card. Do
Yeah,
they get
that's
a
true.
card? They used to get a card. They may not get a card now. It might be all tied into their account.
Okay.
So,
Some
but
people carry
that's
Disney gift cards and they use that to pay
mhm,
for all their food.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of different types of things that might be have been touched on, but let us know what's in your Disney bag. So let us know, and we will let you all know what was reported back.
Yeah.
So I think we have finished our feature topic. And it's
Mm,
time for this day in Disney history
Yay.
for June 26th. So, Sophie, take it away.
all right. In the not so distant year of 1909,
Very distant year.
no, it was very recently ago, one of Walt's 9 old men is born in Munich, Germany. Guess which one?
I know, so I'm not going to guess.
I'm reading it, so I'm not going to guess either.
Hmm, you guys ruined my fun. Okay,
Sorry.
well,
um,
for
Mark
those of you,
Davis.
no, you already
No?
spoiled it. You already spoiled it, Daddy. Oh well, for those of you in the amazing audience who do not know which one I'm talking about, I am talking about Wolfgang Wooly Reitherman. He was born in Munich, Germany on June 26, 1909, and as a child, his family will of course move to the US and settle in California. He is one of Walt's 9 old men.
Yep.
Special designation right there.
Yep.
Yes.
A very special designation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew. Yeah. Well, that is a great history, Sophie.
Very good. Yay.
He would be
Mm-hmm.
114 years old today.
See,
Goodness.
just a baby.
It's a baby. Yep.
Goodness.
Well,
All right then.
let's see if I can stump the Brenda.
You can stump the Brenda all day long.
Let's see if I can stump the Sophie then.
All right, let's
No
go.
way.
I don't think I will, because I think this character, the clues will reveal the character.
Hmm.
You ready?
I am.
This character is generally considered the town kook.
Maurice from
You
Beauty
got
and
it!
the Beast.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
I had 3 other clues.
Give them to us.
Yeah.
The second clue was that the only thing this character loves more than his work is his daughter.
That also would have given it away.
And this character is exceedingly proud of his family, which of course is Belle.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
glad
if,
you didn't say that one first, though, because that could have been other people, too.
right. And if that hadn't gotten it, I was going to say that this character's first letter of his name is the same as mine.
Aw, cute.
And I see a lot of me in Maurice. Kind of kooky, loves his
You're
daughter.
not kooky.
He's just a
um,
tiny bit
proud-
kooky. Where do I get it
absolutely-
from?
Absolutely proud of his daughter, you know?
Yeah, I can see that, but y'all aren't kooky.
Well, I
Oh, we're
am.
totally kooky.
Yeah. So Maurice from Beauty and the Beast.
All right, Sophie.
Way to go,
Thank
Sophie.
you.
Yay. Good job.
It's a good job. Yeah.
Good job.
Let's see if I can stump the mommy with the clues. I'll leave the pen in.
All right then.
Great job, Sophie.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we're gonna move to a little bit of Walt.
A
Yes,
little bit of Walt.
We'd really like to have a whole lot of Walt, but we have to settle for a little bit of Walt every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
We developed so many talents as we went along that I lay awake nights figuring out how to use them. That's how we became so diversified. It was a natural branching out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was able to see the gifts in people. That's a gift.
Yeah.
He was able to draw things from people that they probably didn't even know they had.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, it's just
I want to meet him
okay. One day, honey.
one day.
One day. Hopefully not anytime soon, though.
Soon is relative, I guess.
It is. It is. But I'd rather you stay with us than
We
go
have
to
a
meet
few more
Walt.
episodes to do, right? We're only on number 175 today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have a lot more ideas in my head.
Oh
Just
yeah.
a list, and
We've
I've got
got
to
them
hang
all
out
written
all the time.
down.
So next
Well,
week,
Yes.
that wraps us up for this week. Next week, we are looking at the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Celebrate our great country and how our freedoms are because of our independence.
We're putting a little spin on that, though, aren't we?
We are, and that's what next week's all
Drilling it
about.
down to.
We are doing our top 10. You got to come up with a list of 10.
That's easy.
Top 10 patriotic foods at Walt Disney World.
I mean,
Ooh.
foods roll off our tongue, right?
They
Mhm.
do, but I've never thought about
about-
patriotic type
Right.
ones.
Right. So think about what you normally have on a 4th of July cookout.
Well, I
Hot
suppose
dogs,
in that case,
hamburgers,
everything at Disney is patriotic.
So there's a lot of great foods to be had at Disney that are patriotic.
Yeah.
So-
We've probably had them all.
You probably have had a lot of them.
Look,
So-
all I'm saying is American food is good.
Yeah. So tell us your top 10, Sophie. Brenda,
Next
tell us your
week.
top 10.
All right.
All right,
You're gonna
that's
tell
our
us your
homework.
top 10.
And I'm going to tell you my top 10. And
There's
that's
going to be
our
some
feature.
overlap, you know.
There will be,
There's gonna
but
be
there
some
might
overlap.
not be. It's the ranking that might matter. We're going from 10 to 1.
Are we going from 10 to 1? Good to know.
Okay.
All right.
10 to 1.
All
So
right.
number 1 is your absolute top favorite patriotic food at Walt Disney World. And
Awesome.
for Sophie, maybe it's the waffle with the fruit and the, from Sleepy
know.
Hollow.
Maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
hoping bread pudding is an American tradition, is what I'm hoping, because I got to look up the history of that bad boy.
Sophie had bread pudding the other day at Golden
Did
Corral.
you?
Golden Corral bread pudding is very good. I'm just saying.
Dang. I want
All right. Well, let's save this
Anyway.
talk for next week, shall we? Before we
Let's save
start
it.
getting hungry.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm Mike. That's Sophie. She's Brenda. He's Grogu. And we hope you all have a great week. And we will
see
you on the
road. Bye.
Bye, everyone.